All right, hi, I'm Phil Betts, and I am 37 years old. I live in St. Louis, Missouri, and I've been here all of my life, most of it except for college. I'm actually in front of the house in the neighborhood that I grew up in. Still have people, obviously, that live it that I grew up with. Obviously, there's still people here that I grew up with, so it's pretty tight knit community. Sometimes I kind of have memories of when, we had a birthday party, and this is kind of how the house looked when I was 10 and we had a birthday party, and now the house has changed. I mean, I think it's more of an evolution in terms of the house, in terms of our home. It was my home when I grew up here, and it's now a home that I'm making with my wife and I and our kids, and so it's different. We have some great different personalities here, and that we're developing. We made the conscious decision to stay in the city and raise our kids here. Like, I grew up, I was born and raised in the city. Since middle school, I went to St. Louis Public Schools. I think I got a great education that got me to where I am now. And so I know that it can happen in the public schools for my children as well. Mason ILC was the middle school that I went to. And for high school, I went to the Academy of Math and Science, and that's actually on North City, that's on Carter. It's no longer anymore, but I went there for the first 3 years of high school, and it was great. I mean, it was like my wheelhouse because we did a lot of I did track, I did band, I did a lot of activities there that kind of helped me get disciplined, be able to discern what's good, what's not good. And then we're the Academy of Math and Science, and so me being a nerd, a self-proclaimed nerd, fit in pretty much there. And that was the first 3 years, and then that got shuttered in '92, and so in '93 I graduated from the Gateway Institute of Technology, Gateway, and I became a Jaguar. I am married to my wife Megan, and I have a daughter from a previous relationship. Her name is Candace. She's 9. Megan and I have 3 children. So Cecilia, she's 3. Amelia, she's 2, and Leo, he's 1. And so I have 3 girls and 1 boy. We're outgrowing this house because I have so many children, and so we're looking to buy a house. And where we're looking is not necessarily this neighborhood, but a neighborhood called Old North St. Louis. And so it's Old North, so it's closer to downtown, but it's still North Side. It's still urban area, and we want to give them that groundness of not being in suburbia, of having a racial diversity, having a cultural diversity. We send our kids, we send our daughter Cecilia, and she goes to Washington Montessori, and we're very involved in that school. I mean, we go, we see the principal, we see the vice principal, we do YMCA for daycare, for post, for what you call it, before and after care, and people in the school are actually involved in the YMCA, and we love it. We're gonna send Amelia there when she gets old enough to go to Washington Montessori. We plan on being there for the rest of their elementary school education, and so I think that by us believing and staying in the city, I'm not saying that it's going to be perfect, but I think we can help make it better. We have great neighborhoods that we go to. We go to Old North St. Louis. We go to Tower Grove. We do the International Institute, and we do. I mean, we do the Greek Fest. We do all of those things, and so those things are just awesome. The zoo is free. The History Museum is free. Forest Park is like awesome, and those are things to be proud of. And I think just the culture and just the things that happen here in St. Louis are just, I think, is growing. I think it's getting better. I think, the cultural diversity, we're starting to see that more. I'm not the only person in the interracial relationship here, you know what I'm saying? And so I think that, I just think I think it's awesome that where this place can go, especially if people like me with education who get good jobs and they stay here and they send their kids to school here. Then we're gonna have, we'll not have the brain drain that we people think that is in St. Louis. I think there's some brainy people here, and I think there's some awesome people here, and I want to raise my kids here.